Hi ladies, it's Suzanne again, and I'm going to submit another dessert called Island Sun Surprise, and it is delicious. My son is actually wanting to eat it. He's getting really frustrated with all the bloopers I'm doing this today, so I guess I have the giggles. All right, I'm gonna show you the ingredients, and then we'll get started. You're gonna want to make a cake like this, and this is actually white cake. That I browned a little bit, but you want to use either white cake or cream of coconut cake, and you know, whatever it calls for. If it calls for eggs or however you make your cake. So you make your cake as you've seen here. And then what ingredients you're going to need after the cake cools, and it's going to be delicious, we're going to use our Dream Whip topping again, the Kraft. I love this topping. It's just amazing. We're going to use the Dream Whip, and we're going to put 1 teaspoon of coconut flavoring in it instead of the vanilla, and 1 cup of light cream, cold light cream or cold half and half. So that's going to be for the one topping. We're also going to need 8 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese, 1 can of crushed pineapple, and you want to put it through the colander just to get a little bit of the extra juices out, 1 can of sweetened condensed milk, and then oops, this is the sweetened condensed milk, excuse me, right here, ladies. And about 2 cups, 1 container, 2 cups of crushed walnuts. So there you have it. That's what's going to be in here. You can also do an optional crushed toffee on top. And if you have that, you can do it, or crushed caramel, but you don't need to. All right, so now we'll get started. So the first thing that you're going to do is you take your 8 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese, our star, and 1 can of crushed pineapple. Now, an easier way, if you're, pressed for time, or, you just want to do it extra, you can get, instead of 8 ounces of Philly cream cheese, you could get 2 containers of Philadelphia cream cheese with pineapple. So that's another way to do it. Take long at all to do that, and that smells delicious. In fact, if you don't know mine, I just have to have a little taste. That's so good. Okay, so now that that's made, what we want to do is you get your cake, and then you just want to get a little toothpick and poke holes all through the cake. Doesn't take long at all. Doesn't matter where you put them, and actually the more holes, the more gooey, candy-like flavor you're going to have on the bottom. So I've poked all these holes, and you can see I'm a hard poker. You can see all these things starting to come through. And then you're going to take the sweetened condensed milk and just kind of pour it all through the cake. Let that get in the holes, and it'll seep down in there. Any way you want to do it. This cake is so easy. Once you bake it, say you do that in the morning, in the afternoon, you come through and you get this. It's just really a matter of putting things together on the cake. And it's delicious and it's fun. It's great by the pool. It's really great if you're at the beach and you want to whip up something quick that's cool and fun. Great with a pina colada, or a non-alcoholic pina colada, whichever you prefer. Just delicious. Makes you feel special. Okay, so you just smooth it all in there. Move my container again. I don't know what it is, but I have to move my bowl. Just easier. Okay, so that is going to just seep in there. And what I do is I let this seep in while I start making the Dream Whip, Kraft Dream Whip topping. Alright, so let's let that seep in and start making our topping, and then we'll come back to this. Now that we've made our Dream Whip topping, what we can do now is start putting our cream cheese and pineapple on top. Oh, this is just so good. There's so many good things in here. So you spread this on top, And again, the condensed milk is going to seep into the cake and make it, it just gets like a candy-like. Oh, it's delicious. Now you have your cream cheese and pineapple. It's so refreshing and light. Then you want to put some of the hidden part. You want to put some of these on top, the crushed nuts. It's a little surprising here. People don't really see all the time. And if people have nut allergies, you can omit that, but you know, it just tastes so much better with the nuts. So just a little bit inside, little extra added surprise. Alright, and we're good to go. So ladies, what you want to do now is you take your Dream Whip packets, the 2 of them. So 1, whoop, 2. You take 1 teaspoon of coconut flavoring, just adds to the island flavor. And then you add the milk, excuse me, not the milk, the light cream or the half and half, whichever you prefer. And you just speed this on high until it gets nice and fluffy. So ladies, now our Dream Whip is nice and whipped, and we're just going to take all this and spread it all over the top. Oh, it's so good. It has that little bit of a coconut flavor. It tastes so much like a pina colada. So delicious. I think this is my favorite dessert. My grandmother's cherry pie is the best one for memories, but this is just my summertime island surprise dessert. Oh, I love it. Okay, so you spread that all over. People come back for more all the time. You have to make a big one because this does run out quickly. Okay, so I have that on there, and now you just want to, however you want to do it. If you want to get your hands in there or just... This looks so delicious. So ladies, here you have it. This is my Island Sunshine cake, and it is delicious. Now I've sprinkled a little bit of melted Kraft caramel on top. That's optional, as I said, if you'd like to bring put some toffee on it or something like that. But let me taste it now because I can't wait. Good. Get a little piece of that. Excuse my fingers. I don't need to plate it. I'm going to eat the whole pie. Again, Island Sunshine. Thanks for watching.